Because you always hear people say, oh, it's bigger, better, this, that, and you go see it and you're like, that movie sucked.
I know, right? Transcendence is the directorial debut of Wally Pfister, who is a longtime collaborating cinematographer with Christopher Nolan on the Dark Knight trilogy, Prestige, and Inception. And it tells the story of a scientist named Dr. William Castor, played by Johnny Depp, who's trying to create a certain type of AI, or artificial intelligence, along with his wife, played by Rebecca Hall, and his colleagues, played by Paul Bettany and Morgan Freeman, are also helping him out. And certain things happen to his character where he's hurt, and he's on the verge of death. And his wife comes up with an idea to upload his consciousness into a computer system, which is what they practiced before at some point, I guess. And it proves to be successful, but things start to go haywire when he starts saying, I want to plug into Wall Street, I want to plug into the financial bases or whatever. And so we got our move. Now, I was looking forward to this movie because it was Wally Pfister in his directorial debut. I like Johnny Depp, and I like the rest of the actors in the movie. And it had an interesting premise, kind of like Terminator with Skynet, but I was hoping they would do something a little different with it. Then I started hearing some pretty bad reviews for this movie, but then I stayed away from it because every movie deserves a shot. And I was also wondering, are people hating on this because Christopher Nolan's an executive producer for this movie? Because the last time he was an executive producer was Man of Steel. But then walking out of this movie, dear God. Transcendence is the biggest miscalculation I have seen so far this year, and one of the most disappointing movies I've ever seen in the last few years. Oh, God. Walking out of it, I felt like I actually had a headache from this movie. It was so dull. Oh, man. This had so much potential. Had so much potential to be a great movie, or to be some effective sci-fi or something. Just nothing clicked in this movie except for a few aspects, which, let's bring them up. Since Wally Pfister is a cinematographer, he really knows how to get good visuals on the screen. It's a really, really good looking movie, and the special effects, when they're there, are really good for the most part, even though sometimes it's a little questionable with certain scenes. If you've seen the movie, you'll know why. But, you know, he does know how to get good visuals on screen. You also got a really impressive cast with Johnny Depp, Rebecca Hall, Paul Bettany, Morgan Freeman, Cillian Murphy, or Scarecrow from Batman Begins, and Kate Mara from We Are Marshall or Shooter. And the two actors that really stole the show for me are Paul Bettany and Morgan Freeman. I mean, Morgan Freeman, anytime he's in a movie, it's somewhat entertaining, regardless of how bad it is. But the thing is, there's really no character development with these people. You don't really feel anything for Johnny Depp's character. I mean, look, I like the guy as an actor. I mean, come on, Captain Jack Sparrow? Why is all the rum gone? And it was nice to see him not play a caricature of Captain Jack Sparrow, but his character is so uninteresting. And I think the main problem with this movie is that the themes that it's trying to present with all humans and technology and whatnot, it's so integral to the plot that once he finds out that he's probably going to die, I don't have any idea whether or not I'm supposed to feel for this guy. I don't know. I think that's the best way to describe this. The themes override the narrative, and you don't really get enough time to get to know the characters. Look, first time directing a movie, you win some, you lose some. JGL with Don John, not bad. But I think this is more in the writing. I don't know who the screenwriter is, but I heard that this is his first time writing a script, and it shows. I don't really know what else to say anymore. This is one of the biggest disappointments I've ever seen in my life. Aside from a really impressive cast, great visuals and nice looking set pieces throughout the movie, and sometimes some somewhat entertaining moments in the movie, it just falls flat on its face. So you know what? Don't even bother seeing this. So for any of you who are watching this, tell me what you thought of Transcendence. Did you like it? If you liked it, good for you. If you hated it, let me know down below, and I'll see you next time.